Hey lovelies, you're welcome back to Reviews and Recaps. I'm back again with another video about Dr. Heavenly talking about Melody Shari and Martell Holt yet again. If you're new to this channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I do reality TV reviews and recaps, just as my name suggests. I also do commentary on reality TV stars and everything else in between. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. And everyone, don't forget to hit that like button. And don't forget to share as well and leave a comment. Those are the ways that you can support me on this channel. Let's get into today's video. So, Carlos King and Dr. Heavenly, in their usual fashion, they had their Messy Monday YouTube live stream, right? You all know they're always talking about ish, and it's always messy with these folk, right? But anyways, they were on live as usual. They talked about a lot of different things. But then, of course, Dr. Heavenly could not help herself and just had to talk about Melody Shari and Martell Holt. Now, I don't really care about Martell Holt, but y'all know we stand Melody on this channel. So, of course, I'm going to be covering this today. So, Dr. Heavenly could not help herself, and she basically said that she wouldn't be surprised if Martell got back together with Melody. How, Sway? How? Interestingly enough, Carlos had enough sense to say, I don't think that at all. I'm like, yes, sir, you better say it. How is she going to get back with someone that she is suing for harassing communications? How is she going to get back with someone who tried to put out revenge plea against her? Are you guys, is something wrong with your head? Like, do you know what? The more I think about when people say things about Melody getting back together with Martell, I get very, very pissed off. Because I just feel like it's like some screws have to be loose in your head for you to think that that is a possibility. And for you to even want that to happen. Even if you even said that's a possibility, which I think no way in hell. But let's even say you thought it was a possibility. You shouldn't even be encouraging it. You should say, I hope she stays away far away from him because he's unhinged. So I don't really understand when people sort of insinuate little things like, oh, you know, Melody and nah, cut it out. Get over it. Would you want Alora to get back with a man like Martell Holt? Let's talk about it. Because sometimes I feel like people don't think about it unless it comes up to their daughter or their family member. No, you think about it. Put yourself in the shoes as a mother, watching your daughter go through the things that Melody has gone through with Martell. Would you want your daughter to go back? Would you advise your daughter to go back to Martell Holt? Let's talk about it. And I feel like these are the questions that people need to be asking her on her live. Because I don't understand. So I'm glad Carlos King had enough sense to say I don't think that at all. I'm glad he said that because people would have dragged him for filth if he kept quiet about that, to be honest. So I think he knew that he had to say something about that. She then starts talking about his D, and from what she heard, she doesn't know how true it is or whatnot. I'm like, girl, where are you hearing this information from? The only person that could potentially be telling you about Martell's D would be Arian Curry, allegedly, right? So who else is going to be telling? It ain't going to be Melody, because Melody has been quite clear that he did not satisfy her. So whatever that D was not satisfying her. Or were you getting this information from Martell? Saying his D, his packing, like, where did you get that information from? It can't be true with those tight pants he wears. That's just my opinion and allegedly, right? So, like, I don't really understand that. Then, as if it wasn't bad enough, she said she feels they love each other. Who? Who said that? Like, where is Portia's video when I want it? Who said that? No, literally, who said that? Like, where? It's like you're plucking things out of thin air. You're just pulling them. You're like, ooh, that would stick. Like, I don't understand that. She said she feels like they love each other and it's a possibility they could get back together after all. I feel like Heavenly is definitely hearing Martell's side. This is my opinion. I have no way of knowing whether or not this is true. Everything on this channel is alleged. I'm alleged, right? Like, just saying after all, right? So I feel like everything on this channel is alleged. But what I'm saying is, I personally feel, this is in my opinion, that Martell is talking to Heavenly in some way. Because why is she saying they love each other? Who gave you that? Who gave you that impression? It ain't gonna be Melody. Because from Melody, we ain't seen nothing that would make us think that she loves that man. She does not talk about that man. She does not interact with that man. Like, what would give you that impression that she loves that man? So I personally think that's coming from Mattel and no one else. That's just my opinion. Like I said, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about whether or not. Who do you think is feeding Heavenly this information? Where do you think she's getting this information from? Because it can't be the same show I watch. It just cannot be. Because I don't know where she's thinking that they could possibly get back together unless it's a delusional person who wears his wedding ring hoping that his ex-wife will come back. Could be the person feeding her that information. That's just what I think. The other thing is, like, if you watch the way Carlos was when they brought up Melody, you could tell he was like nervous, he was looking a bit uncomfortable. I'm like, do you have something on your mind, sir? Is there something you want to tell us? Like, what is the issue? There has to be something. Like, it's obvious she didn't support this woman at Moses with Melody, right? So, what is the issue, sir? And then now, every time her name is brought up, it's like pin is, you have a pin in your chair that is like making you uncomfortable. Like, I just don't understand that. Like, I just don't get that. The other thing is, Heavenly kept calling her Martell Melody Holt. I'm like, you guys need to get over it. That woman had a whole name change ceremony. It's been Melody Shari for a while. Even when her page was still Melody as Holt, it was still Melody Shari, right? She was referring to herself as Melody Shari. It's like, why wouldn't people get over it and start calling the woman the name she wants to be called? Right? There is no need to continue to associate Mr. Holt with Miss Melody. She does not want to be involved in that. And it was just really interesting, I think, for me, to see like him looking visibly uncomfortable and nervous. I'm just like, this is the thing. That's how you know you're guilty, because if I do nothing wrong, there is no way I'm going to be nervous or shifty when someone brings someone's name up. Is if I have something going on in my heart, that's when that's going to be showing. So, Carlos, clean your heart, bro. Whatever is going on, fix it. That's my advice to you. If it's fixable at this point, because I feel like you've done so many things that if I was Melody Cherie, I'm gonna be looking at you with a side eye. I'm just saying. I'm not going to be cool with it. That's just what I think. That's all I have to talk to you guys about today. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys think. Don't forget to like, share, and hit that subscribe button. And also that bell button right next to it, so you guys know every single time that I post. And let's continue the conversation in the chat. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you. Bye.